leadership of WCTC.
Take Jersey Central with Bert Barron with you every morning. Listen online at WCTCAM.com. Jersey moves fast. Join the show that keeps you one step ahead. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 7:08. Welcome to hour number 2 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It's Bert. How you doing? We'll do our contest coming up in just a bit for the family 4-pack of tickets to Family Day at State Theater, New Jersey. That is coming up. Let me get to my special guest who's with me this morning on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. She is part of a national group. She's a volunteer with the New Jersey chapter of a national group that is called Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America. And you better believe that this group has their eyes on things after what happened in Florida this weekend, and they're trying to make things better as we kind of go forward with this, as the discussion kind of continues. So my guest who was checking in this morning from Jersey, her name is Shani Nuckols, and she is with us here to talk about the group and what they hope to accomplish. Hi, Shani. It's Bert Barron. How are you today?
Hi, thanks for having me on, Bert.
Thank you for taking the time to chat. I appreciate that. Before we talk about what led you to this group, Shani, and why you wanted to get involved, just give us a basic overview, if you will, of the mission of Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America and what this group hopes to accomplish.
Sure. Moms Demand Action actually was founded the day after the shooting in Newtown at Sandy Hook Elementary School. It was founded by a stay-at-home mother of 5 who was frustrated by the inaction lawmakers were taking after these events were becoming all too common, and especially after a shooting that happened at a school with such tragic and awful consequences. Out of that Facebook page that she started, our movement has grown to be 4 million strong. We are a grassroots organization committed to finding common sense solutions to the gun violence problem in our country. We focus on legislation to keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people.
So kind of collaborating with lawmakers is kind of a big part of the mission of the group, right?
Holding lawmakers accountable for the actions they take or don't take, yes.
Okay, and you've had some success in maybe some other states around the country with the message from Moms Demand Action?
Sure. Well, if you remember, 6 months after Sandy Hook happened, there was there was a march on Washington. There was a bipartisan movement to pass federal legislation to strengthen background checks on gun sales across the country. That failed. And so what we did as an organization is we went to the states, and we have had a tremendous amount of success state by state, passing common sense legislation, strengthening background checks in different states, closing loopholes to different bills that will keep guns out of the hands of people like felons,
Sure.
Domestic abusers, people with dangerous mental illness, and where we've invested time and resources into those fights, we win.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a track record for this group. Wow.
Absolutely.
You know, when women get together, things get done, Shani. Isn't that the way it always works, right?
One of the important survivors, one of the survivors in the national group, I always watch or air in video when we do meetings, and she says, "I've never told my mother no," and
Wow, yeah.
You can't tell us no. We keep coming back. So
yeah, Shani, talk about, if you would, what led you to want to become a volunteer with the New Jersey chapter of this group. Talk about what led you here.
Sure. Well, I'm the mother of 2 boys. I read the news avidly, and as the mother of 2 young boys, was increasingly concerned with this news story and really upset and frustrated, and didn't have an outlet for it. I guess my elementary school-age son at the time came home at the beginning of the school year talking about having participated in the lockdown drill. He was in 4th grade and old enough to know what it was about. And as I sat there and listened to him talk about it, realizing that his expectation of going to school was not one of being safe, but having to deal with the possibility that a bad person would come into his school, I realized that as his mother, I had to work really hard to make that not be his expectation. And so I'm so grateful to having found this organization online and getting involved, and I haven't looked back since.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That a concerned mom that wants to make a difference. I know, really, I think that is spectacular. So, in light of recent events, obviously, what happened, and I'm sick of the cycle, Shani. I'm sure you are too, of a violent incident, outrage, thoughts and prayers, discussion, and then just chirping crickets. We've got to break that cycle somehow. Moms Demand Action is one of the groups that hopefully is going to make some noise about this and maybe make some change. That's what you want to do, right?
Absolutely. We have 9 groups up and running here in New Jersey, across the state, with 3 more coming into existence since the beginning of the calendar year. So there's a lot of people wanting to make noise. I'll tell you, in 2016, more than 1,600 children in America were killed with guns, and 6,000 were shot and injured. That's basically the equivalent of 23 children a day being shot.
Wow.
That has to change.
Yeah.
We don't have to live like this.
No, and thanks to groups like the one that you volunteer for, Shani, things are going to change. Someone listening today that maybe wants to follow in your footsteps and get involved and help out in the mission of Moms Demand Action, what's the first step? How do they do it?
You can text the word ACT, A-C-T, to the number 64433, and somebody from Moms Demand Action will connect you with volunteers in the group closest to where you live.
Very good.
And we're out on the streets. We're going to be working during election 2018 to hold our lawmakers responsible and to demand that they give us solutions to this epidemic of gun violence.
Excellent stuff. Well, keep up the great work, Shani. It was great speaking with you. Shani Nuckols, who was a volunteer with the group Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America, growing here in New Jersey, well-established here in New Jersey, and just making a difference across our country. So, Shani, thank you again for the time today, and please keep us posted on how things are progressing, all right?
Thank you so much, Bert.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Shani Nuckols. And again, the group is called Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America. You can check out the website, momsdemandaction.org.